Coral, one of the most essential animals of a reef. Corals are not only necessary for animal and plant survival in the ocean, but also the survival of humans. Even though corals are extremely important, many people forget or are unaware of how essential they are. But corals need a specific environment to survive. Without proper water conditions, corals will bleach. Bleaching is very devastating for corals and the animals that depend on them. Although bleaching does not kill the coral, if left untreated, the coral will die. So, what is coral bleaching? Corals are invertebrates made up of teeny polyps occupied by algae called zooxanthellae. The zooxanthellae give the polyps their color through photosynthesis, along with nutrients to support the coral. Corals are very sensitive animals and can be stressed out by ocean acidification, pollution, global warming, overfishing, and even the type of sunscreen that we use. When corals get stressed out, they discharge their algae, leaving only the unpigmented skeleton. This process is called coral bleaching. Currently, we are experiencing the worst worldwide coral bleaching event in history. But there is hope. When a coral bleaches, it does not die, so it is reversible. If pollution is removed from the ocean and the rising temperatures reversed, the corals can revive themselves. But if we do not reverse the effects that humans have had on the ocean, the coral will not only stay bleached, they will die. Corals can only grow and reproduce in a very minimal window of temperature. So if the ocean temperatures continue to rise at the rate they are, there will be no more coral left in 100 years. 25% of all life in the ocean relies on coral reefs, and over 50 million people around the world rely on coral, whether it's through tourism, a food source, or employment. Coral can also reduce wave energy by up to 90%. This literally saves millions of dollars. Coral's economic value is estimated at $30 billion. Coral reefs are also an ecosystem that supports many animals. I decided to go around my community and interview my peers to see if they knew about this extremely important issue. I asked each person 2 questions.
No, I don't.
No.
It's when... God, I just learned this.
Nah.
That actually helps us as humans as well. So I think a big problem with climate change is we don't realize the way all the small things actually affect us and allow us to live our lives the way we're used to. If the government or someone doesn't kind of stand up for that, then it'll make a huge impact.
At first, I believe no. But then, I believe no, that's not the most important thing. But then, I watched Blue Planet 2 today, and it's changed the way I think. So yeah, I think they should. Boom.
So, personally, I do not believe that the government or other people need to do anything, because what really can they do I don't think there's any big changes that we as a society can make that'll change global warming or save coral. But I do hope the coral survives more.
So we need to have some kind of legislation that helps us fight back against global warming, because that's the true problem. It's not necessarily we need to protect them by doing a barrier around them or something like that. It's about multiple legislative changes that allow us to combat this huge overarching problem that's in the world that is honestly just destroying our oceans.
The violence present in our hearts wounded by sin is also reflected in the symptoms of sickness evident in the soil, in the water, in the air, and in all forms of life. This is why the earth herself, burdened and laid waste, is among the most abandoned and maltreated of our poor. Because God has displayed so much trust in us as humans, it is our responsibility to take care of the ocean, and right now, we are failing. After interviewing my peers, I was shocked at how unaware that many people are about an issue so dear to my heart. So you might be thinking, what can you do? First of all, clean up the ocean, help reduce pollution and overfishing. Additionally, vote for people that care about the environment and promise to do things for it. That is extremely important.